Hey, yo, peace. This is your man, L. Judge, right back at you, man, with some of that real talk real fast, man. This is hard, man, but let's get right into it, man. All right, man. Man, truth is stranger than fiction. And see, what I'm trying to show you to do, man, by the time I'm done with you, with these next 2 or 3 series I'm going to do, you're going to know how to read this book. And then you're going to understand what you're reading. Because, well, let's just get into it. All right. This is The Fall of the Gods. That's the name of this series here. Man, now I already told you in Angels and Angles about these beings, these energy forces that came to this planet to participate in the creation of this planet. And they took on human form and became walking gods. Now, the story that I'm talking, like I said, this is hard to talk about because it's not a linear story. So let me say this to you. The gods that I'm talking about, it was many gods. You know what I'm saying? They end up creating nations of gods. And the deal is that not all of them participated in the things that made them fall further down. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that not all of them ate food. Some of them remained pure gods. Because remember, after they became God, they came from that energy form and they took on a physical form. They still had their magical powers. You know what I'm saying? Imagine beings that could fly and still think things into existence. Some of them stayed pure. Now, the law of correspondence. Remember, what happens above happens below. What happens within happens without. What happens on a large scale happens on a small scale. Now, think about it. I said they stayed pure. They didn't have sex, and they didn't eat, they didn't drink water. They just remained pure human gods, or gods in human form. The Catholic Church has the priests and the nuns. What do? They abstain from having sex. They're to remain pure. You know what I'm saying? So what they're doing is they're trying to emulate the ways of the old gods. Like I said, this book right here, religion. Let's break down religion. What is religion? Religion is rewritten legends. See, this book is talking about stories that happened probably hundreds of thousands of years ago, or maybe even millions of years ago. You know what I'm saying? And they just rewrote the legends and they passed them down to us. Okay, let's continue. All right, now, like I said, the beings, they stayed in pure energy form, and some of them took on pure energy form, and then when some of them didn't want to do it, some of them became human, boom, they fell. They took on physical form, they fell. They decided to act as their creations. They're becoming animals. Act like their creations, then they decided to eat. Bam! They fell down another level. Remember, they were unisex. It was no male, it was no female. They were just bodies. You know what I'm saying? They decided to divide themselves into a male, to evenly divide themselves into male and female and have sex. Bam! They fell again. The woman messed around and started to bear children. Bam! They fell again. These fools, at some point, some of those gods started to kill people. Bam! They fell again. At some point, some of those gods began to kill animals, which are really our family, and start to eat them, eating meat. Bam! They fell again. Now look, when these gods started having children, they started to form nations. This was a planet full of gods. We're not even talking about the beginning of man yet. Your regular man was not on the planet yet. This was a planet of gods. And they had nations all over the doggone place. Now, when you're reading this book, some of the gods were good, the pure gods were good, and some of the gods was bad. But when you're reading this book, what you're reading is people like Yahweh, that was a different being. Jehovah, that was a different being. Baal, that was a different being. Lord, those are different beings. See, now you understand how the story of Job, you know what I'm saying? Job was like, they're like, hey man, look, I got Job locked down. You know what I'm saying? Job, I'm going to take everything from him. I'm going to kill his wife. I'm going to kill his crops. I'm going to kill his children. I'm going to break him out in a crazy disease. You know what I'm saying? And he's still going to bow down to me. Watch. And the other one was like, oh man, shoot. Job, you ain't got Job that good. Job gonna break. Watch. I bet you. Let's bet. Yeah. Those are beings doing that. Blowing up doggone cities and stuff. Those are beings making those decisions. Blowing up levees and flooding parts of the world, killing people, killing man because man got too smart and started realizing that some of those gods, you know what I'm saying, the rulers weren't cool. Yeah. Go back and read that book again, man. And understand that those are different people, man, doing this stuff. All right, man, it's going on 6 minutes, man. I gotta keep it funky. Peace and blessings. I'm out.